Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
All right, you've had a month now, and you still haven't found it. What are you out there doing right now? Are you even listening to the clues? Do you want to win the KOs or not? Listen to the Mix FM. JJ, gosh, tell them what they got to do, man, because obviously they aren't doing it right.
You got to be listening for the clues again each weekday morning when you wake up bright and early at 6 a.m. Matt McKee, Matt and the Morning Crew, they'll have that clue first thing for you bright and early each weekday morning. Again, go out and find that key packet. We've stashed it good somewhere across southern Ohio. We're not saying where. You just got to listen for the clues. And again, when you think you know where it's at, go find that key packet. Stop by our Total Media Studios at the Stockmeister Plaza on Main Street in Jackson. Turn it in, and you're going to write off on a KO Predator 125 or a KO Storm 150 from your friends at Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M of Jackson and Total Media.
Better hurry, or it's going to be well used.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where it is Thursday and the beginning of March Madness. Woo!
We're not allowed to say that. It's
Well-
basketball mania.
Well, it is March Madness, though, in you know, the world. But we are doing a Basketball Mania tournament, like, bracket thing here at Total Media. So there you go.
That's fun.
But before we get to that, we have a special guest here in the studio this morning. And welcome, welcome. Could you tell everyone who you are?
Yeah, my name is Kennedy Kovaleski, and I am a parent of a student at St. Peter and Paul.
That's right. And we kind of have a little family thing, don't we? How are we related?
Your mom
We're second cousins?
I think so.
Because your dad's my cousin, right?
Yeah, your mom is my grandpa's sister.
Y'all figured that out. How we're related, everybody. If her dad's my cousin, how are we related? We don't know.
There's relation.
We're somehow related, which is super cool. But no, welcome to the show. And you are here actually to talk about something super duper cool going on this weekend at St. Peter and Paul.
Yeah, our Pot of Gold fundraiser will be going on Saturday, the 18th. Doors open at 6, and the drawing starts at 7.
That's exactly right. And this is a really, really important fundraiser because this is the one that kind of just helps the kids finish out the year with all the things that they need to do.
Yeah, so it's going to help with some of the financials for the rest of the year. And then at the end of the year, we always have a ton of fun activities planned for the kids, and with the closure and everything, we're trying to make it the best last year that they could possibly have. So it is a really important fundraiser for us.
It is, and it's very important for folks to get out and support these kids. Unfortunately, this may be the last year that St. Peter and Paul is open, and these kids, it's their school, it's all they know, and it's a really sad situation to see it go because so many kids have gone through the school and have. To say that they have excelled is an understatement.
Yeah.
And I know as a parent, you're very, very sad, and your kids are sad, and but let's make the best of it while we can and help these kids out.
Yeah, it's our first year back since COVID, so we're going to be live and in person. There will be appetizers, desserts, drinks. We have a little drink bar going on. Insta tickets, silent auctions, basically anything you can imagine. It's going to be there, and it's really, really fun.
So it's just going to be a day this coming Saturday full of fun,
Yeah.
but a fun raiser for the kids. Yay.
Yeah.
So what time does everything kick off? And tell us, let's go through the day.
Yeah. So it is, well, of course, we're going to spend couple days prepping, making it all nice and pretty.
Sure.
And then...
Because it is St. Patrick's Day, guys.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
the day after,
Well,
but yeah.
Same difference. You got to
Same
celebrate.
weekend. You got to celebrate the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. So we will have our doors open at 6. You can either have will call for your tickets, or you can pre-purchase them. There are not going to be any tickets sold at the door.
Okay, so you need to get them.
You need to get them. You can call the school. You can get a hold of basically any student, staff, faculty. Somebody will get you a ticket if you want one.
Okay.
They're $50 a piece. That includes admission for 2 people into the event, 21 plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So on top of, helping the school and doing the fundraiser, you're getting admission included with your ticket, which the appetizers, not the drinks, but the appetizers, the desserts, all of that's going to be free as well. Doors open at 6.
Okay.
And then the drawing will start at 7. It's a reverse raffle.
So let's explain to people what a reverse raffle is, because it may be a little bit confusing.
It took me quite a while to figure out exactly what was happening, because I'm a couple years deep now into this. So
Yeah.
there's only 500 tickets sold.
Uh-huh.
Flat out 500. There's going to be 250 drawings. So you can win anywhere from $100 to $5,000 is our biggest. Yeah.
And listen, you've got a 50-50 chance to win, right?
Yeah,
Right off the bat.
Exactly. So 250 drawings. Every 10 of those drawings is cash prizes. So there's going to be $10,000-ish in cash prizes. So like drawing 1, you can win $100. And then drawing 10, 20. And then when you hit 45, there's 5 drawings from there. So 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50.
Okay.
And those are going to be larger cash prizes.
Yeah. And then the reverse raffle works where... Is it like you don't want them to pick your name? Is that how that goes? Or
kind of. So you want them to pick your name, but you only want them to pick your name on certain numbers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the first drawing, you're like, hey, okay, I want a little bit of money. But you don't want to be the second drawing because you're not going to win anything.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun, and it just gets everybody involved.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's just helping the kids and allowing them to spend, the rest of their school year doing the things that they deserve to do.
Yeah, exactly. We have a ton of fun with it. It's always been really fun. And like I said, it's the last year back, or it's the first year back from COVID. So last year we did an online Facebook event, which, that's still fun. You have everybody commenting and, hey, that's me, that's me. But to be in person, it's a completely different atmosphere.
It is because
so good.
It's about the fellowship as well, getting together with people and seeing them out and about and just, the excitement of the drawings and the raffles and all of that. So what are some of the other things that will be going on as well? You mentioned food and drinks, so can we talk about that?
Yeah, so we are going to have different desserts, appetizers, drinks, things like that. So we have food from, let's see, La Rosa's, Subway, Brennan's, Michael's, Jerry's, there's Tri-City, Hebrews. I'm trying to go through all of them here. Country Homestead Market, Hotheads, Jolie James, the Patio, Grubs and Subs, which, just went under that rebranding. So there's going to be a lot of good food. A lot of the parents are making appetizers and desserts and stuff as well. So
you have like a buffet,
variety.
To choose from.
And it's going to be super nice. I'm trying to think of, let's see here. So you'll have, on top of the reverse raffle, you're going to have door prizes. You're going to have a silent auction. Silent auctions are like my absolute favorite because you'll catch people going up there and like bidding
trying
wars.
To sneak. Yeah, it gets like hairy.
Yeah. We had a Chinese auction a while back, and a mom I know was like sending her little girl to just kind of take a little peek to see
on a
if
recon mission.
Yeah. It was so funny. But
go up there and sneak around and see.
Yeah. They're always
there's
good
some
prizes.
strategy to it.
There is, because you can't just be out in the open with it, you
No.
know? The instant tickets, everybody loves the pull tabs.
Yeah,
who
for sure.
loves quick money.
Yeah.
Drinks for purchase, so we're going to have, alcoholic beverages and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's going to be really fun.
Yes. And it's all Saturday, starting at 6.
Yep.
But you need to get your tickets today.
Or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow.
Yes.
Because they won't be sold at the door.
No.
You can pick them up at the door.
Yes, you can pick them up at the door. There's will call at the door. But if you want them, you need to call the school. You need to call your friends and family that go to St. Peter and Paul or have affiliation, and somebody will get you a ticket.
There you go. It's not hard to get a ticket.
No. Super simple, super easy.
Yep. And again, those $50 gets 2 people in, so a couple.
Yeah.
Or, 2 friends or whatever.
You can also purchase them online.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where do you go for that?
There is a Facebook page for it's an event for St. Peter and Paul Pot of Gold. I think the online link is there. If not, any of the students or faculty can send you the online link to purchase too.
Okay, very good. So let's talk about why it's so important for people to get out and support this, because I can hear people say, well, school's closing, like who cares? Like why should we go support this?
Yeah, well, like I mentioned beforehand, this current fundraiser isn't for next year. This is to bring us to the end of this year. So
this is to bring us home.
Yeah. The money is needed to finish out the year. And, even if it wasn't possibly the last year of St. Peter and Paul, we always try to give our kids a very fun last couple weeks of school. I mean, everybody's kind of burnt out anyway at that point and ready for summer break.
Yes.
So we're trying to gather all of those funds to give them all the opportunities to have as much fun and make it as most memorable as possible.
That's awesome. And those kids deserve it. So what will be some of the fun things that they might do?
There's all kinds of field trips. They're always doing field trips.
Love that. That's like how they learn.
Yes. Yeah, completely. We actually had, so my little boy's in preschool. So he's little. He was just starting his journey, but he loves it. They had one of the Baker Farms, maybe it was. I can't remember.
Barker Farms.
Barker Farms, yes. Come to school.
Yes.
And show all the kids, students, and all the students a bunch of different animals and stuff.
Yes.
So, like, Sawyer got to pet a hedgehog.
Aww.
He was
I'm
so
sure he
excited.
was just like, woo!
Yeah. So, little things like that. It's hard to tell what Chris will put together for them and all the teachers, but they typically do really fun stuff.
That's awesome. And that's what this money, helps the kids do all the way from now until the end of the year. So it's very important to get out and support the school and the kids because, it might be their last year and we hate to hear that.
So sad.
It's very sad,
Yeah.
which is for a whole other show.
Yeah,
That Kennedy and I could probably get ourselves in all kind of trouble about.
Yes. Yes, but
It's those family genes. It's those mouse we have that get us
I
into
blame my
trouble.
dad, so opinionated.
Yes.
No, it's going to be really fun. Even if you're not super into like events and things like that. Like I said, you can still get a ticket. You don't have to be present to win anything. Buy your ticket and just go home. Watch your basketball.
Okay. All right. So you don't have to be present to win. Or there's sometimes like people have another event they have to get to, maybe a kid's game or something like that. So you can still come. You can come for part of the time or whatever and then take off. You don't have to be there. So that's totally flexible as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad you pointed that out. So.
And that's always really nice because sometimes I know I have a 1-year-old, so his bedtime's like 8:00.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go home. I gotta get him around for bed.
Yep. So about how long will the event last? It starts at 6. What do you think?
A couple hours.
Okay.
I'm so bad with concept of time. So a couple hours, however long it takes to draw through all of these. I wouldn't say anything too crazy late.
Okay.
It's a pretty quick moving event, but being back in person now, I'm sure it'll be a little bit longer because everybody's going to be having fun.
Well, I think so, and everyone's going to be visiting and all that,
Yes.
so it'll be a good time as well. So, all right. Well, is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers? Did you say you had some sponsors to thank?
Yeah, so we wanted to thank quite a few of our sponsors. We have our gold tier, which is the American Legion Post 371. We have our silver, which will be Toro Loco and Nia Henry. Bronze, which is La Rosa's, Cole, Kirby, and Associates. And then we have some others, which are typically like a smaller amount, but we do have Newman's, Gas and Stuff, Booth Insurance, and tons of community members and parishioners who really just wanted to donate and stay anonymous. So that's really sweet.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's so precious. Because they know the importance of this school
Yes.
and what it means to the parents and the kids especially.
Yeah.
Too bad other people don't know that.
Well,
But that's, again,
I digress.
another day. But no, get out, support the event, have some fun, because isn't that what we're kind of all wanting to do is get out and have some fun.
yeah, we've had a rough couple past years
Yeah,
at this
we
point.
have.
And I mean, this year we have this crazy weather and everything is just, I feel like, whew.
Yeah.
So
It's just a lot
give
of
yourself a
nuttiness in the
break.
world. So yeah, give yourself a
Exactly.
break. Have some
Enjoy it.
fun. Very good. Okay. Well, Kennedy, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
We greatly appreciate it. And again, if you want tickets to this Saints Peter and Paul Pot of Gold event, get hold of somebody, get hold of the school, get hold of one of the kids.
You can call the school at 740-384-6354. I messed that number up on the radio earlier. So that's the correct number, 740-384-6354. Any students, staff members, anybody like that will be able to hook you up. We'll get you taken care of.
There you go. The whole point is for you to get out and have some fun and support the kids.
Yes.
All right. Well, Kennedy, thanks so much for stopping
no
by.
problem.
Come back and see us, and we'll have to see what color her hair is the next time.
Next step is coming lime. It'll be lime green. Maybe.
Lime?
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, rainbow, I'm digging it because you're like the rainbow, the pot of gold.
Yeah.
Totally representing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We like color. We like fun around here. So
Yeah. Fun is fun.
Exactly.
The most astute quote of the day. Fun is fun.
Listen, we are all just out here living life, trying to survive. We got to have fun somewhere.
Agreed. So, all right, well, get out of here. Go plan your event. Thank you for
Thank
stopping
you.
by. We greatly appreciate it. And let's go over the weather forecast. It is looking pretty darn good today, and I think Jeremiah's coming over, so that's a good thing. Maybe talk about some news. So we've got some partly cloudy skies today with highs around 60, lows of 44, which makes it an decent day to actually be outside. That wind at 10 miles an hour, so not absolutely crazy. Now, tomorrow not looking as nice, unfortunately, on your St. Patrick's Day, but that's okay because we have some fun to tell you about tomorrow that's going to be going on tomorrow. That we'll be letting you know about. So you don't have to go outside on your St. Patrick's Day to have fun. Thursday, so today's Thursday, 60 degrees. Tomorrow on Friday, they are saying some rain in the forecast, some higher winds, highs of 52, lows all the way down to 27 overnight Friday night. So we'll see if that turns into any flurries or snow, not sure. Then Saturday and Sunday, we do have some sunshine back in the forecast, but there we go back with the blustery, weather and cooler, actually colder temperatures. So I don't know. I guess you trade no rain for cold, or I don't know. But I'm tired of this wind. Hi, Jeremiah.
Morning, Jen. How are you?
We're great. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. We're here and almost through the work week, Jen.
We are. Have you filled out your bracket yet?
I did. I filled it out yesterday, right before you guys did yours on the TV. I watched. I enjoyed the different mascots. Yes.
I was going to say, did you cheat and use our method?
I had the wife help me again this year. the other evening, I took one home.
I'm going with the
and
mascot method.
yeah, I'd shout it out, and she'd say which one, and I'd jot it down, and I got on the computer later and filled it out. So we'll see. It's in there.
I
so.
still have to enter mine into the computer. James said he's not that nice. He's not doing it for me.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just click. You
Okay.
click on the name. You don't have to type anything in. You just click all the way through till you get to the end. So,
Love that.
Yeah, it's very, very user friendly. That site that we're using for the office pool is. I don't know if it's the same site that they're using for the other one or not. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know, but if you want to enter the total media, the main, it's not March Madness. What's it called?
Basketball Mania.
Basketball Mania pool.
2023.
Totally free to enter. Go to the Telegram News.
Right there.
.com. You can win part of $600 in cash prizes. So I think it goes $300, $200, and then $100 to the top 3 winners. So, and it's totally free. All you have to do is enter. You have till noon today to do it.
Yes.
So you still have a little time.
Get on there, and even if you don't know anything, like Courtney likes to say
Just
about
click some
sports
stuff.
ball,
Yes.
just click some stuff. You might end up winning.
You never know, because there's always spoilers. There's always crazy things that happen in this tournament. So, and it makes it more fun to watch the tournament when you have a dog in the fight. So you can like watch for your teams and root for them. And
Right.
that kind of
I'm
thing.
excited for the digital format this year for the office one. Because it'll have like the standings and stuff, and we can see. I mean, it was fun watching out here on the wall, but it'll be fun to watch it digitally too.
We'll see who has to buy the commissioner a snack.
Yes, the commissioner.
Yes, I'm not allowed to say James for the next few weeks.
Yeah, you got to
It's
say
commissioner.
the commissioner.
Yes.
That's right. Well, before we get started on news,
Yeah.
I missed the beginning of the show. Did we do the cycle search clue?
We did not.
So maybe we do that real quick before we get started here.
Would love to. Absolutely. The cycle search is brought to you by today, Mark Porter, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Pomeroy. All of that. And our friends at Ron's Garage and Wrecker and Bob's Service Center here in Jackson. So you need a tow, you need some auto repair, give them a call. All right, today is day 19. Can you believe day 19 already?
They're adding up, Jen.
We're in week 4 of the cycle search. Your day 19 clue is, with spring on the way, there's no need to shiver. Of all the spots to look, check off the river.
I feel like this is something, guys. You better be writing this down.
Were you listening? Because this is a big one today.
I feel like this is a big one.
With spring on the way, there's no need to shiver. Of all the spots to look, check off the river.
It sounds like you need to be writing this down.
Yes.
It's a good one. I noticed James on the opening of the show switched out the teaser of JJ and Porterhouse, and he's like, "It's been a month and you guys haven't found it." I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I noticed that this morning.
Yep. Hey, you guys are slow.
Yep.
Somebody needs to get out there and start adding these clues together.
Right. So, all right. So we'll get into some news.
Okay.
I'm going to start off with something that happened last night.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll get into some stuff from this past week and over the weekend. So last night I went down to the village of Oak Hill.
Yes.
And covered the Oak Hill Union Local School District Board of Education meeting.
Okay.
And during that meeting, they had a bunch of students in and honored them. And, they had a bunch of items that they adopted off their agenda. Mm-hmm. Among those items, the board voted 5-0 yesterday evening to approve a 3-year contract for Oak Hill Superintendent Jason Mantell.
Oh, okay.
So you remember
he was kind of the interim, right?
He was, yeah. And here's a picture of him for those that are watching. We had him on the show last year, not too long after he was hired as intern.
He was super excited.
He was. He had been hired this past year on Thursday, August 11th, 2022, as the interim superintendent to fill the position that was empty by former Oak Hill Superintendent Dr. Marcia Shepard. I'm going to be working on a full story, hopefully for Saturday's edition about this. I got to, after the meeting, I got to sit down with him and we talked a little bit. And I know when I did the story when he was hired, his ultimate goal was to get that intern removed from his title and be around for the long haul.
Permanent fixture, not
be a permanent
interim.
fixture, not an interim. And so he's just been there. When I did the math, it was a little over 6 months.
Okay.
And they must feel he's doing a good job down there for them to go ahead and give him a 3-year contract ahead of, because he was approved at a 1-year contract.
Okay.
So they've already said, hey, we want you to stay for 3 more years.
That's
so
awesome.
Congratulations to him.
Yes.
And we'll do a little follow-up piece kind of about that.
Love that.
So we talked about this earlier in the week and about Makena Craft.
Makena.
So something that we didn't talk about that happened later, Makena Craft was honored by the city of Jackson. So
Yay.
Mayor Randy Evans had proclaimed March 14th as Makena Craft Day in the city of Jackson and encouraged all citizens to join in congratulating her on her, if you don't remember from Monday when I was on, she was in the inaugural Jackson High School she's a part of the Jackson High School girls wrestling team, and she captured the regional title in the 100-pound division in the girls regional tournament in Columbus on Sunday, March 5th. Following that victory, she went on to win the OHSAA state championship title on Sunday, March 12th at the Schottenstein Center of Ohio State University, also in Columbus. So big
she
shout
kicked
out.
everybody's butt. Let's
Yeah,
just be honest
right.
with you. That little girl is woo.
And she's a sophomore, Jen, and she won last year when she was a freshman as well. I understand that was a little different. I don't know if
Last year it wasn't fully sanctioned.
Sanctioned, yes.
So while she won the state tournament last year as a freshman, it wasn't technically sanctioned by the High School Athletic Association, even though they let them wrestle, which makes no sense to me. But anyway, so she's technically a 2-time state champion as a freshman and a sophomore. So good luck beating this girl.
Right. It's very impressive. And we just want to congratulate her again. And just wanted to mention where the city had honored her in this way.
That's awesome. Well deserved. She's a great kid. And man, is she fun to watch.
Right. Yes, I watched some of the video clips that were out there. And at the end, after she had went around and had shook hands and everything, her running into her coach's arms was just pure joy. Just pure joy. So anyway, congratulations to her. We're going to move on to some news out of Vinton County that happened over the weekend.
Okay.
On Saturday, March 11th, deputies with the Vinton County Sheriff's Office responded to John Street in Zaleski after receiving a report of a missing 12-year-old girl in the early morning hours.
Uh-oh.
Okay. It says local